Good morning, everyone. Today is 20th Feb 2026. Okay, let's start with the analysis for the day. Let's reset the chart, delete everything. Okay, so this is NQ. Going to start with the MNQ. Okay, last day of the week. It's Friday today. So here is weekly low. And here is weekly high. $578.75, 578.75, which is right here. What is the high? 465.50. There it is. Okay, this is weekly high, weekly low. What is it doing on a weekly time frame? It's kind of range bound here, buying at this level, selling up at this level. Let's move on to a daily time frame. Let's move to a daily time frame. We have inside buy yesterday, so this one is previous day high. We have previous day low. High of this candle is 25,054.25. That is, and low is 748. Perfect. So there is this fair value gap right up here on a daily time frame, but is because it has not taken out, like not created a break of structure or market structure shift. I'm not taking this fair value gap into consideration. Let's move to a 4-hour time frame. Let's see what's happening on a 4-hour time frame. Okay, on a 4-hour time frame, yesterday when we saw this liquidity sweep, this was an internal high, which was a buy side liquidity. It was taken and market structure shift was initiated, creating a change of structure, which is market structure shift, and it left behind one of the bearish fair value gap on a 4-hour time frame, which was respected yesterday, and same thing again today. Because we are bearish, because we are moving lower, liquidity high sweep, and it's moving down, we will have this fair value gap as a valid fair value gap. Now what can we see here? 4-hour time frame is bearish, so let's start with journaling down. 20th February 2026, time is 7:06 a.m. What's happening on a daily time frame? On a daily time frame, what we have is inside bar candle, red inside bar, but previous day was bull bias, slightly bull bias. Okay, 4-hour time frame, we can see that it has taken internal swing high, taken, market structure shift, 4-hour fair value gap, bearish fair value gap is getting respected. That's what we have noticed on a 4-hour time frame. Now see, there are a lot of wicks here. This becomes a good liquidity target. Now if this 4-hour candlestick creates this bull fair value gap inversion, then we will be looking for shorts. If the price closes here below, then we'll be looking to short the market on retest of this bullish inverse fair value gap and targeting the lows here at 751. Okay, so 4-hour is bearish displacement. So this is what we have noticed yesterday. Now the bulls again are trapped here. So we should be looking to break down this low, take out that low. So what are the liquidity levels that we have? We have 703, then you have previous day low right up here, previous day's low at 24,748, and eventually then we might see 24,450. So currently inversing bull FVG on 4-hour time frame. So what is happening on a 15-minute time frame? Let's see what's happening on a 15-minute time frame. On a 15-minute time frame, Asia session high has been taken, Asia session low has been taken, London session high is still open, but London session low has been taken, and there's a good displacement on the downside. Generally, if price breaks down, if the price creates a market structure shift with this kind of green candle in it, it generally moves to this kind of levels. If there's a doji up here, then it takes out this order block and then comes down. So 15-minute, let's start with Asia session. Asia high taken, low taken, and Asia was consolidation. London session high is still open, which means there's a chance of bullishness. Low has been taken, and okay, so see, even here there was a bear fair value gap inversion. Yeah, okay, so bearish displacement, strong bearish displacement during after London session. Strong bearish displacement. We still have About 2 hours and 48 minutes for this 4-hour candlestick to close. Okay, so 15-minute is strong bearish displacement. There is this order block here, but let's see what's happening here. Let's move on to a 1-minute time frame. I think on a 15-minute time frame we have got everything. Let's move to a 1-minute time frame. Let's see how the price is moving. It's moving pretty good. There are still some wicks here. It has been choppy. Last couple of minutes has been choppy. Now see how this is liquidity sweep. Then this is a good candlestick where this is the risk and the reward can be higher. Okay, so this one is for 4-hour time frame. This happened at 7:02. If we were looking on a 30-second time frame, see how it took out the liquidity of this low, tapped into the bullish order block. It created a good inverse fair value gap, so it gave us multiple reasons to enter. So this would become one good entry point right up here with this as stop 17 points as stop loss. This becomes your first target here, and then eventually you should be looking up higher for this liquidity high. Same thing happened on 1-minute time frame. Same entry point, currently moving higher. So 1 minute is moving good. 1 minute clean movement, tradable. See the 15-minute candle close. There we got a bearish fair value gap. So we have to keep this thing in mind. There is a bearish fair value gap right up here. So where is the draw on liquidity? as of right now, where is the draw on liquidity? Well, I'll still be waiting, but this is getting inversed. On a 4-hour time frame, the draw on liquidity is previous day's low at 24,748. The 15-minute time frame also has the same draw. It's moving downside. You do not need to enter directly here as on this 15-minute fair value gap. 15-minute fair value gap. If the price wants to continue, you can always be the second person to enter the trade. Like as of right now, if the price, if you want, there is this bearish fair value gap inversion, like bull fair value gap, which was inverse, so you can enter here for the stop loss and target below here, because 15-minute is displacing downside. 15-minute is displacing downside. 15-minute fair value gap is here. We got an inversion. It took out this liquidity high. Got multiple reasons to enter short. You can either enter shorts here. Or what you can do is wait for price to show us the bullishness again and fail, and then we can take entry short for targeting previous day's low. So this long trade was biased there, where you got an initial exit of 27 points. I'm going to take out this trade here. For you to enter a trade, you should have multiple things like liquidity sweep. There should be a higher time frame liquidity, like bearish fair value gap and such thing. If we would have entered this trade 29 points downside, we should easily taking out this. This one was a good one. So the price is moving pretty good, and I think it's, if this gets inverse, this is pretty good symbol for bearish continuation today. So previous day's low is at 751. Previous day low it at 751. By far, what I've noticed, the best thing is 15-minute displacement and 4-hour displacement. If 4-hour and 15-minute both are on the same side, then that side becomes our bias. Like 4-hour is displacing downside, trying to inverse this fair value gap, trying to inverse this fair value gap, as well as 15-minute is displacing strong displacement downside. So this kind of trade becomes good, high probability trade. That's what I've noticed before. It was a good trade. 11 points versus 33 points, 1:3, easy. We are not taking any long trades right now. The price is bearish bias. We would rather miss bullish trade than to take one against the trend. We're just looking for bulls to fail. Once bulls fail, the price will slide down. I'm actually looking for this bullish fair value gap to get inversed. I'm not taking any long trades. The price is bearish bias, as we can see on 4-hour time frame and 15-minute time frame. 15-minute time frame has displaced lower. See, the price has not closed below this fair value gap, so this is still valid. If the price closes strongly below this fair value gap, then we will put a limit sell order here, and we won't chase the price down there. The stop loss would be around 8-9 points. If the price closes somewhere here, then we'll just take a short entry. And stop loss should be above here. The price has closed. The stop loss is about 11 points. Stop loss is about 11 points. The targets are, we are holding for 748, previous day's low. So it's all the way down here at 60 points of stop target, 60 points of target against 11 points of risk. We'll be looking to go break even at, after it reaches this. That's a break even point. Manage your risk. Manage your risk. Yeah, there you go, break even. We're targeting previous day's low. Price is sliding. There should be no risk here now. Your stop loss should be at break even. The price is simply flowing downside, strongly flowing downside. There should be no reason for us to panic. We'll just wait for 30-second. We'll be reading everything on 30-second right now. There's this bearish fair value gap. It should be sending us down. Closing above it means exit. Yep, break even got hit. You're not looking for long, you're just waiting for price to, bulls to fail. Here is this bull fair value gap. If this fair value gap fails, then we're looking for shorts again. We're just looking for the bulls to fail to enter. It closed below here. We can take short here, putting the stop loss here. 16 points of stop loss again. The target will still remain the same. The target will still remain the same. Previous day's lows, which is 748 right here. Your risk should be managed. You don't want to risk a lot. Today is Friday, so your risk should be managed. That is stop loss triggered. Now I can say that the bears were trapped here, which means we have to wait for the price. Oh yeah, what's the news today? Oh, we have USPC index at 8:30 news. And Michigan sentiment final. Yeah, we have three newses today. One at 8:30, which is US core PCE impactful. One is at 9:45. US S&P PMI flash, and we have one at 10. Michigan sentiment. Yeah, these newses tend to be impactful. Still, as I said, we are not taking any long trades. Price Price is in a confusion mode right now. It is continuously What is that drawn liquidity right now? Drawn liquidity is previous day low. We should be heading lower, but the price is getting chopped up a little bit on this bullish order block, 15-minute bullish order block. It has not created any market structure shift, so it's okay. Payment has started accumulate AMD model. Yeah. So the price has started chopping. Mhm. Price is moving up slowly and gradually. The price is still respecting bullish fair value gap. A 15-minute time frame, still going downside. There's not much confirmation that it should be going higher. Here we have bearish inversion, fair value gap. We have slightly equal lows here, so this should be good sell side liquidity. If this is AMD, it's going good. The first target should be taking out this lows here, equal lows, relative equal lows, and the second target would be, like, the first target is definitely here at 808. The second target is here, and then if you take out 90% here, then the last should be the 748 level. Last should be the 748 level. Price action is too choppy right now. Typical Friday behavior. We have news coming in 20 minutes. We have news coming out in 7 minutes. $18 of stop loss, target would be somewhere 44. News coming out in 5 minutes. Yeah, we have news coming out in 3 minutes. Now all the shorts are getting trigged, stop loss, stopped out. I think we'll call it a day here. It's not reacting the way it should be. Well, let's just wait. Let's just wait till market opens. There you go. News is taking us down. Data point high is here, data point low is here. The price just took us out and it went to a target. Okay, price drawn liquidity has been completed. Look out the lows. Nothing's much happening. The drawn liquidity has been completed. We did not get any entry. This was pretty risky entry. 40 points. Yeah, it did give us 80 points of target, but that was too big of a stop loss. So now, as the price has taken out previous day's low at 24,748, keep watching for an upside trade. No good trades here. Continue to watch this lows and the highs. The highs can give us trade. There's this fair value gap right here. We have another news, US PMI at 945. Generally, if the price catches a trend till 945, it will remain the same and it will continue to move in that direction. If it goes bearish, then it's going to go bearish. If it goes bullish, then it's just going to go bullish until 945. That's the observation that I have for PMI. This trade is almost without wick. This candle is almost without wick. It should be taken. The previous day low, there were almost equal lows right here. I'm still watching 24703 where there's still a liquidity level left. 24703, which means the price could go up higher. Look out to trap buyers and then come down again. Generally it doesn't happen that price leaves out this liquidity and just grabs this one and go back. See, there are almost equal lows here, could be taken out. Wait for the setup. There is not much clean setup. See how there should be like a wave like structure. It's not like it comes down and it's just chops on a place, goes down, chops on a place, goes down. The price could turn to it like after 10. If this candlestick closes like this, after 10 it could continue to take out this weekly low, could continue to move downside. Na, 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 na. So we have set up one 15-minute swing high or low. It becomes a liquidity level, and at that liquidity level, if that liquidity is taken, then we will see if we can get a 1-minute displacement plus market structure shift. If we can see that, then that's a good reversal setup. Setup 2 is setup 2 is continuation setup. In case if we miss the in case if we miss the reversal entry, if we miss reversal entry, and if we still have room till we reach the draw on liquidity, we can wait for opposite side to fail, setup to fail, and we enter for target till draw on liquidity. Setup 3 is AMD model, the one that we traded yesterday. AMD model. So we have these three models where accumulation, if manipulation is high, then we are looking for displacement, downside accumulation, manipulation and displacement. If we are bull bias, then we want to see lower side getting taken up, manipulated, and then we'll move higher. Accumulation, manipulation leg lower and displacement higher. We did get to see some reaction below this previous day's low. The low of this candle, 5-minute candle, is 759. The high of this candle is 758. Minor fair value gap, doesn't really matter. We are looking for displacements getting inverse. It's not just about minor fair value gaps. Says one of the swing high. We have news at 9:45, and we also have the market opens in another 20 minutes. There has to be a liquidity sweep, displacement plus market structure shift that gives us good entry. Mhm. I think we'll be able to see a good movement at 10 a.m. As expected, as I was saying earlier, like price did leave this 703 liquidity. It did not tap into that liquidity. So when the price went up, we were looking for reversal. On a 30-second, we did get a setup, but we did not take that one. As I was looking for the swing highs to get taken out. We also got one of the entry here at this fair value gap where the stop loss was pretty decent, just 10-11 points, against which we would have got first target 28, second would be here at 47-48 points. There it is. Low has been taken out. 703 has been taken out. Market opens in 10 minutes, 9 minutes. Just waiting for another. Now look at this thing. There was this liquidity. This was also grabbed. Now if the price displaces higher, moves, leaves a fair value gap, then we'll be looking for longs targeting this highs. Price is pretty bearish. But this would be a good trade if we can see liquidity sweep, then bull side displacement. If this bearish leg can be taken out with the good bullish displacement, no red candles, just green candles, then we'll be looking for longs. Generally we should not be looking for longs because the price has been displacing downside pretty heavily. 4 hour is also bearish, 15 minute is also bearish. We would generally want to see the bulls fail. Now the next draw on liquidity would be 24,578.75. that is weekly low. If you're waiting patiently, market opens in 5 minutes. We're waiting for the setup. Right now what price has done has taken out the sell side liquidity. The sellers are in full control. I do not see any buying sustaining right here. I did not see any buying sustaining here. So in this case, if the price does market structure shift right here, if price does market structure shift here, it did create this, it did generate this. Now what are we looking for? Generally what happens is this becomes a retest area. This becomes a retest area where this can be termed as bullish order block, bullish order block, and we can go long here. For target of the swing high, what can be seen is simple. Now this liquidity was taken, but price was unable to go down. In this scenario, if price was unable to go down in this scenario, we should be looking for this liquidity level. I'm just going to take out these things. The level that I'm looking for, I'm not entering long right now. We'll see how the price reacts, but this could be a good trade, 1:3 trade. But market opens in 3 minutes. Make sure you do not have any orders in that. Price will be very much volatile. It might take your levels first. No trades as of now. Market opens in 2 minutes. It can be a lot of there can be a lot of volatility. There can be a lot of volatility at market open as well as at 9:45 we have US PMI that can be a good trigger point. Right now the bias is bullish. Bias is bullish. Looking at a higher time frame, it's bearish. But on 1 minute time frame, what it is doing is kind of bullish. We want to go with a higher time frame bias. Wanna wait for price 1 minute to market open. That is, this has now turned into a bearish inversion. This becomes a good setup for short. Next round liquidity would be 578. 578 somewhere down here, weekly low. More than 100 points downside. Market opens in 15 seconds. No orders yet. Shows the timing of the market. It took out the lows, moving up higher. 50 points of stop loss, 56 points of target, not a good trade. This has been taken out. Price is still continuing to move higher. We will be waiting for this high to get taken out. Look for shots probably. If it fails, as I was saying, PMI, before PMI, the price continues to move in one direction. Right now, the direction is bullish. We were not able to get entry here because we did not see any inversion or something. Even on a 30-second time frame, there was no inversion or something. There you go. Still want to see a good close above this candle. Even if it wants to reverse, it has to give us a good close above that candle. 15-minute candlestick. Before, like if PMI is at 945, at 930 if the market turns bullish, then it continues to be in that direction. And PMI doesn't really affect, like it doesn't really affect a lot. It doesn't induce a lot of volatility. It will just be something that you have to be careful, like price took out a lots and lots of liquidity below here before it went higher. As I said, I wanted to see a good close. I'm still not happy with this close. There has to be a good close above here somewhere if you are looking for reversal. As I was saying, before PMI price generally tends to do this. Now this was pretty unexpected that the price is continuously going higher. So yeah, we're going to keep this one as a note, as a note. Have the US PMI. PMI in 1 minute. Move to a 30-second time frame. If this time frame, this one now, if this get inversed on a 30-second time frame, I'm looking for shorts and targeting the lows. I don't think 15-minute is still going to go straight down, but I'll be looking for shorts if this gets inversed. Just manage your risk. That's 70 points of stop loss against 200 to 10 points of risk profit target. There's another news at 10. Michigan sentiment that will induce volatility like big wick candles. Yeah, this below previous day low where we got a good setup, but the entry point was at 930 and it was kind of risky entry. We did not get any inversion that we could work towards. We did not get any fair value. Like there was only one fair value gap which was tapped here, but that's way too much risk, way too much high. Price is continuously going up higher. This trade is now invalid because high has been taken. This bearish fair value gap is still valid. It still has not been breached. So do not get rushed into that. The liquidity level up higher is this now, 982. $985.25. And because of this green candle, we'll still have to wait for price to touch this 15 points of stop loss and whatever the price low it makes, only if it does this market structure shift. If this low breaches, if this low gets breached, then we'll be looking to enter shorts here, stop loss above the high, and target is this or maybe this order block, whatever the order block it creates here. Market structure shift has been completed. At any point, even on a 1 minute time frame, I'm looking for this order block right up here. Just looking for this. It's Friday. We just want to make sure that market structure shift. There's still fair value gap. This is just for demonstration. No entries for short here. I'm not taking entries on short here. I'll be waiting for the price to enter here. Let's see what's happening on a 1 minute time frame. This is a good liquidity sweep. On a 1 minute time frame, it's pretty good. On a 1 minute time frame now, the price has inversed this fair value gap. If it gives closing below this, only if it closes below this. Price is closed below this, it's way down here. The stop loss would become 100 point of stop loss. I don't want to enter here. even if we missed one of the trade right here, what we can do is wait for the price to show us a bullish setup. And if it fails, if that bullish setup fails, and we have the drawn liquidity lower right here. So we have this as drawn liquidity right here, sell side liquidity. Okay, Michigan sentiment coming out in 6 minutes. We could have taken a short entry here, 82 point of stop loss, and target is always all the way to low. On a 30-second, we have one of the order block right here. This is just for example bearish inversion with 4-hour fair value gap. Even if the candle closes below this 4-hour fair value gap in like next 4 minutes, price will still be bearish. Michigan sentiment in 2 minutes. Michigan University of Michigan 5-year inflation final, and the Supreme Court opinion on tariffs coming in 1 minute 40 seconds. News in 30 seconds. No orders pending right now. Let the price calm down for at least 2 minutes before we look for setups. We have to wait for 1 more minute before the price before yeah, 4 hour did not close. 4 hour did not close under this bull for value gap, and yep, that becomes bad. Previous day high has been taken out. Not looking for shorts, not looking for longs as of now. Price is moving pretty fast. we have to let the price settle down, or else the stop loss is like 150 points of stop loss. Even on one MNQ contract, that's $300 of stop loss. The risk is too high right now. We are not taking any trades because of the volatility. There's a big stop loss. Yes, this fair value gap was inverse, liquidity was grabbed, but not much satisfied with this kind of trade. We'll look for better setups. See, these kind of trades where we have equal highs, and this is on a 15-minute time frame. See, this kind of trades are the trades that we are looking for. Almost equal highs, so swing high, candle closure above, and then this is at 430. Now let's open up 430. So here at 430, now price started reversing. See how there's good displacement. There was this inversion, but this is the displacement. This is what we are actually looking for. On a 15-minute time frame, we want to see a candle close above, and then on a 1-minute time frame, we want to see it trying to get it inversed, like a market structure shift or displacement, inverse fair value gaps, and so on. That becomes a good entry point. Right now, there are a lot of wicks, and this was because it opened at 9:30. I was pretty much sure, but I was pretty much sure, as I was saying, the price seems bullish, but before at market open, there was a lot of volatility. Could have taken our stop loss before, and then it went up higher. Stop losses are way much higher. Market is in confusion. See how there's a big wick on 4-hour time frame, big wick on the higher side on 4-hour time frame. This is generally a good indication that there's confusion in the market. There's always another day to trade. Maybe Monday market will be giving us a good opportunity. There's nothing for us to rush into this market. I'll be closing my stream here today. Market is moving pretty volatile. It's not giving us good opportunities. As I always say, market will give you good opportunities for at least 3 days during the week. If you can just try to capture that should be good market. And generally 2 days, the one like yesterday and the one like today, generally these are the 2 days when you should avoid trading. Yeah, we had a good observation of PMI. Price tries to move in the same direction as it did the same thing here. We got in a news: Trump's global tariff are illegal. The Supreme Court ruled out. The Supreme Court ruled in a stinging rapid. Okay. Nothing for us to trade here. Stop losses are too high. All risk management is, as always, the first thing that you should be looking for if we want to be a profitable trader. Closing the stream for the day. Thank you everyone for watching. We'll see you guys on Monday with all the good analysis and good chart reading.